Hello and welcome to Back to the Board segment once again. We'll be looking at few analysis in the concluded week 4 of Singer Schools Rugby League. Let's focus on St. Thomas's versus Trinity game where it went for a good game, actually worth the money for spectators as well. Trinity College winning that 29 points to 14. Let's have a look at these two players first up. Naveen Henakankanamage, the captain of St. Thomas's, who scored the highest number of tries in the last year's Singer Schools Rugby League, and also Dilushka Dange, who's the man in red-hot form. But what is special about these two players is that they both played in the wing 3 position last year and they have transformed their skills into number 13. But of course, Dange is on top with his skills during the preseason. He have done immensely well, I think, because his running angle, his physicality, his skill set, and some of his foots. Maybe it's not smooth as Jonathan Joseph, but he still have some good skill set to beat his opponent's school teams in this game. And also, these two players, we know how well Naveen's he's a left foot stepper. He's a heavy left foot stepper who can go out wide. But bringing him at number 13, it really didn't go well for Coach Laga's team. But unfortunately, St. Thomas's didn't have much options because they are suffering with some injuries. So they have to do that. Also, could that be putting Naveen to centre position, probably to stop Dange scoring tries, because he's the current top try scorer with 6 tries under his name. So that's another smart ploy, but Coach Laga. But Dange didn't score in that match, but its Trinity team is not just about one man. It's the entire 25-man team, including 10 in the bench. So that's what they did. We saw Warren Virakon and Sheikha scoring those immense meters as well in this game. Let's have a look at this first video where it could have been a try from the very early from the start. What a lovely break by Virakon, and sending it to Dange, almost inches short for the try. Little Dion Diaz giving 100% effort to stop Dange scoring that try. It was in the early as 15 to 20 seconds. If that is a score that Trinity scored, that could have been a try fest. Certainly building up momentum for Trinity College, but brilliant work by Little Diaz. Also playing out of his position. He used to play at scrum half, but playing at wing, it didn't really go well. He made few knock-ons and few forward passes coming into action, and some mistimed kick on that game as well. Let's have a look at what went wrong with Naveen Henakankanamage playing at number 13 position. Hans Walpola was amazing with his territorial kick. We'll talk about that. As he goes, break this line. He has 2 numbers coming into support. It's a good break in the 9th minute of the game. But we have seen plenty of time. Fazil Marja, the fly half, the veteran, breaking through the 10 and 12 channel, and he has almost support of Richard Dharmapala coming in, or Gayan Veeratna coming in. Likewise, Hans Walpola did have his support coming in by his skipper, but on this occasion he just going into contact. But here again they could not capitalize the position and the territory to score 1 try. But Hans, despite his territorial kick, we'll have a look at that. That's one instant I want to mention. But Naveen Henakankanamage, again, on this occasion, he's not getting the ball. He's running the inside angle. And Mayan Javardhan making the cross on that occasion. But he needs the ball. He needs the space, as we know. Then only he can make all those yards and put some offload to Dias and make another score into the board. That is one incident. Look at the replay. Again, he's going into the inside channel because he's coming for the game with a stomach bug. He was hospitalized in the morning, but it's a good commitment by the captain to play that game. And again, another opportunity goes begging with that forward pass coming into play in that game. But his commitment was good, but he was a bit out of space. Again here, look at him. He's not holding the ball. He's not making yards. He just made few defensive work on that game, not the attacking game that we saw from Naveen. He was holding the ball maybe 2 or 3 times, but he was well tackled, well marked in that game. We'll have a look at this replay as well. Here's another incident. Here's Hans sending that pass, Naveen going into the ball. He needs this much of space to make something happen. If we combine with Mayan Javardhan, we saw what happened last year, those two combination. But again, this is a good move coming into territory. But what impresses, after that impressive run by Dange, until the 20th, 24th minute, Trinity College didn't score 1 try. So that's a good attacking. St. Thomas played the territorial game. Look at that run by Kader. They had all the position, but they couldn't score, unfortunately. And let's have a look at Hans Walpola's tactics. The game plan was clear by St. Thomas's to play in the opposite territory. And Look at those thumping kicks. He just executed his timing of the kick into perfection, and also placement of the kick into perfection. Those are few kicks. So from the 3 minutes onwards, after that dangerous run by Dange, St. Thomas has played that territorial game, and this is one incident where Hans Walpola put that brilliant kick, just putting Trinity into the back foot, into their red zone, and playing as much as they can inside the opposite half. Again, another beautiful kick, so good chase also coming in. But imagine if Naveen is in the wing, he could have put more pressure into the opposite numbers, whereas we didn't see that happening. And also another breach of a kick coming in by Hans Walpola, as it found into the red zone. So until 15 to 20th minute we saw, and this is one clever kick. We have seen Borden Barrett kicking these type of grubber kicks, and under pressure 20 player keeping the own try. St. Thomas winning a 5-meter scrum, but unfortunately yet again they could not capitalize on that occasion. And let's have a look at Hans Walpola. He didn't stop from kicking, but he saw awareness is there, getting a penalty, quick tap, and there he goes under the post. That was brilliant also. He's still focused, although they are trailing 19 points to nil. But Trinity defense on that occasion went to sleep, but he was so good enough. We have seen Boyagoda does that for Trinity, taking those quick taps. But on this occasion, second half, the start of second half, Hans Walpola scoring that try. So probably he's the best player on that day for St. Thomas's on that game. And let's have a look at another video incident from Trinity, how dangerous they are inside their red zone. They are running like Super Rugby teams. We have seen All Blacks running inside their red zone. Look at that run by Varun Veerakone, and another offload coming into Sheikh. And here's Naveen Henakankanamage stopping his opposite number. In fact, that was Dange on that occasion. And also in the 45th minute inside the red zone, they are not scared about running the ball out wide from inside the red zone. This is a brilliant, it was a treat to watch this attacking display by Trinity College. Look at the hands coming in. And from inside they almost came into the opposite half. And also supporting numbers coming in. Good control by Boyagoda. He was marshalling his troops. And look at the hands, look at the prop forward. And the skill set that prop have, he knows how to take 2-on-1 situation, just draw and pass, simple, basic. We didn't see that happen from much of the 3 quarters from many schools, and that is one good play, how dangerous they are inside the red zone. And although they are dangerous in the red zone, still they are making few errors into that game. And this is Veerakone. Again, this kick shouldn't be happen. He should fall with the ball and secure position, because he had 2 numbers coming into support. And those are the little mistakes sometimes which will come costly into your team. And this is once again Sheikh, Avishka Sheikh made 2 knock-ons in that game, but still he was keeping his head high. And this is his second knock-on. Referee playing advantage on that occasion, but he was still focused. That's what you want. Focus the game until the 80th minute, and as a result, he scored that try. We'll have a look at that try coming in. So 2 knock-ons. After that, another brilliant piece of run by Veerakone and a lovely offload to Dange. Here comes Naveen's defensive work, but a lovely long pass, and she goes to score that try as he scored in the 30th minute. So even though if you make a knock-on or a forward pass or an unforced error, but you have to be focused onto the 80 minutes. So that's what Sheikh did. He didn't put his head up. He didn't lose his concentration. As a result, he scored that try. And that's all we have for the Back to the Board segment in the concluded week 4 of Singer Schools Rugby League. And until next week, I'm Sabir Kadir signing off for ThePapare.com.